Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, we're going to be covering everything that is dropping in week 2 of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2022 collection. Yes guys, it's that time of the week again, time to cover all the pieces releasing in the latest Supreme week for their Fall/Winter 2022 collection, and quite obviously in this video we're covering the second week. So there hasn't been too many weeks for this season as of yet. We know what we are getting in week 2. We recently spoke about it in a sneaker talk video. We're getting collaboration with Nike SB, as there are a couple blazer mids releasing this week. There's also a collaboration with a contemporary artist as well, and I really wanted to do a separate streetwear talk video covering this artist's work, talking about this Supreme collab, but yeah, working full time just wipes you out. And I just, yesterday I struggled to even get that Palace video out. I was falling asleep, man. I just did not have the energy or time to cover it, so I'm sorry about that. I would have loved to dive into that, but yeah, we're getting a collaboration with the artist Pope L, if that's pronounced correctly there. Yeah, and they're releasing a series of pieces for this week as well. And of course, on top of that, we're getting some seasonal stuff. So yeah, that's everything I know that is releasing in week 2, guys, but we'll dive into that further. We'll cover the release details for week 2. We'll obviously dive further into what's releasing in week 2. And I'll go over my thoughts and opinions on it all and the week as a whole. So let's get into it. Let's use the Supreme community page that we will be using today to cover the release details for week 2. So here we are at the Supreme community page that we'll be using today, guys. It'll be linked down in that description section below if you guys want to vote on the items yourselves. We'll just quickly cover these release details. So all the pieces that are releasing in week 2 will be releasing on the 8th of September 2022. They'll have an online release 11 AM Eastern Standard Time for the US, 4 PM British Standard Time for the UK, and 5 PM Central European Standard Time for the EU. Now, that's for most of the world, but also 2 days later, on the Saturday, the 10th, Japan will be getting a release of this in-store and online. If you guys have any further questions about where, when it's dropping, drop them in that comment section below and I'll try and help you out the best I can. But that's all the details that we really have for us when it comes to this release. Of course, I'll try and clear up any further questions you have. But now that we've covered all the release details for this week, we've now got to cover the pieces releasing in week 2. How we're going to do that is how we've always done it, by going through the individual sections along here. We'll dive into the first section of week 2, which is the hats. Well, there's a interesting hat that's releasing there. It's yeah, it's obviously a mistake on their end. I can't see any shoes or sneaker section, so they've stuffed up week 2 and accidentally put the Nike SBs into every single section. That's okay, we'll vote on it here and we'll decide on that. But yeah, we're getting a couple caps this week. To kick it off with, we're getting a washed Cordura camp cap. Awesome material choice. The colors are okay. It's more so the wash that I'm kind of turned off on. I think just a solid color would have been a lot nicer, so I'm just gonna have to give this one a downvote. It would have looked nicer as a solid color. Moving on, we have the webbing crusher, a little crusher where the Supreme branding all the way around it is followed with some webbing over the top of it. It comes in some solid color options, nothing to offend. Yeah, I could give it a thumbs up on that one. That's a nice little piece. We've got a pin-up mesh back 5 panel. Love it. Love pin-up stuff. It's fun. Always a little bit cheeky. I'm down for it. Yep, 48 bucks. Solid colors. I like it in the black, but the navy's also quite nice as well. Moving into this very interesting hat here, the Supreme Nike SB Blazer Mids. We talked about this quite extensively in a sneaker talk video, so if you want a full in-depth look at that, go check out that video. But yeah, I don't mind the denim ones. They're okay. I really do wish the swoosh was changed to like a veg tan leather, a tan leather, or even a cork. Would have looked a lot nicer. The black one, we're gonna have to do a little bit more salvaging to try and save that shoe there. I mean, it's 118 bucks. I'd give it a thumbs up on the denim ones. I like the blazer mids. The blazer mids are a nice silhouette. It's just that the material choice here and everything is a bit, how's it going, you know? Bit ooh. Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a okay thumbs up on that one, but it could have been a lot better. Next we have a Pigment Print S logo 6-panel, coming in a couple vibrant colors there, but also a couple toned down ones. Yeah, the wash on it's nice, the colors are nice on it, simple hat. You can't go wrong with something like this. I'm gonna give this one a thumbs up. But yeah, this is everything releasing in the hats section of week 2. Let's dive into the tops/sweaters. Okay, so we've got a couple releasing this week. We've got the Republica Thermal. I kind of like the imagery on it, but I feel like it would have worked better on a different silhouette. A thermal is a really odd silhouette to choose for this kind of print. Yeah, it's going to be a downvote for me. This would have looked nice on denim. Yeah, like green denim with this all over print. Then, yeah, nice denim trucker. Yeah, I see it. Not on this, though. Not on this. We voted on that. Shadow script short sleeve top. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. Nothing too crazy. I'll give it a thumbs up. You know, there's some okay colors here. I'll give it a thumbs up. Next, we've got the Supreme Mitchell & Ness football jersey. You know what? This is one of the very few times where the Supreme Mitchell & Ness stuff isn't god awful. Because most of the time, the silhouettes are fine. The collab is generally fine. But then they slap some awful graphic on it or some awful logo on it, and it just gets excessive and kind of gross. This, it's teetering on the edge. Any much further than this, I would have called it off. Any horrible colors, I would have called it off. But it's okay. Red and white, black and purple, brown and blue. They're not horrible color options. Very, very close to being a no, though. Very, very close. I have to say, you played it too close to the edge with this one. But that's all the top/sweaters, guys. Let's go check out the pants. Moving into the pants, we've got... Well, see, okay, yeah, I said a denim jacket, but this works out really well as well. I kind of wish that the blue version of it was actually popping a little bit more in color, like the brown version of them is, because look how vibrant the brown one is. That's crazy. The blue one's kind of washed out, but yeah, wow, this is... I can't tell if this is more downvoted than the thermal, but I like this more than the thermal. I think it's fun. I'd give it a thumbs up. It is a bit expensive though, 178 bucks for what it is, yeah. I'll give it a thumbs up. Next, we've got the studded velour track. No. Next, we've just got some regular old cargo pants. See, this is what we want to see, not the studded velour track pants. The cargo pants, that's nice. Look, I can't complain about this. Just some simple cargos, probably some branding somewhere. Again, can't think of too many issues with that. Nice colors, easy done. That is all the pants releasing in week 2. Let's go check out the sweatshirts. Week 2 is only getting 2 sweatshirts, and one of them I think is awful. Which one do I think it is? I think you guys know. We have the hockey hooded sweatshirt. Come on. Guys, no. It should be more downvoted. It's just too excessive. There's too much. I get it. It's meant to be a hockey jersey, like it has logos and everything all over it, but come on. That's just too much. Moving on. Capital hooded sweatshirt. Clean lettering. Easy colors. Cheaper price as well. $158. Look, $178. You can't complain. Nice piece. Nice little piece there. Anyway, that is all the sweatshirts releasing this week. We've only got a couple more sections left to go. Let's check out the t-shirts. Or maybe in this case, t-shirt. It's in collaboration. We've got Supreme Pope L training crawl t-shirt, referencing his crawl art series that he's done over, I think it was 4 decades, I saw someone mention. It's meant to be this whole comment about the privileges of people that are, man, there's a whole lot of things it's pointing to. But it was a cool premise. I've read into it a couple times. Again, I said I was going to do a video that looked further into it, but I just didn't. This is a nice little photo of the art installation with the Springboks logo on the left-hand side. It's clean in the black, $48. I'd give it a thumbs up. It's just a nice tee by itself, but then if you know someone who knows the art as well, it's a bonus, you know? It is the only t-shirt releasing this week though, guys, so we'll move on to the next section, which is the skate gear. And we have more of the crawl artwork featured on some skateboards. And I gotta say, I really like this one. The Superman one, I really like this. This would be a really nice thing to just hang up on a wall, nice little art piece. I'm gonna give that one a thumbs up. That's a very, very solid skateboard right there. And of course, we have another one, which is the vertical one. Get it? Comments on vertical and horizontal figures. There we go. Yeah, this one's okay as well. Don't like it as much as the horizontal one. Maybe that was on purpose. Maybe I'm more meant to like this one more as part of the installation. But I'll still give it a thumbs up. It would be nice to own both, you know. That is the only skate gear releasing this week, guys. We have 3 more sections left to cover. Let's check out the jackets. One of my favorite sections, and I cannot believe this one is releasing in week 2. I had to do one leather jacket for week 1, one leather jacket for week 2. We'll get to it in a second. What we have up first is the studded velour track jacket. Yeah, this piece is alright. It's okay. It would look way better with the matching pants as well, but yeah, again, it's okay. I'll probably put it as a thumbs down just because I would rather just wear a normal track jacket, but it's alright. Moving on, we have the cotton utility jacket, done in a very work jacket style. Cotton, comes in some easy colors. Black collar. The black on black's nice. This is nice. Even the yellow is nice. I don't know why this is so downvoted. Is there some like horrible back logo to it? It honestly looks fine to me. I don't know why people have issues with this. Now, moving into it. The long-awaited Jeff Hamilton Ridge Street leather jacket. This is a fantastic jacket. Handmade in the US. Probably very limited to a small quantity. This is all leather, by the way, whole thing, but it is done in the way that his art pieces are done, where he layers on like leather panels on panels to create this art piece. It's done that way. All the colors are different pieces of leather, all the details, different pieces of leather and embroidery. It's just fantastic. It's just absolutely fantastic. I would love to own it because I own a couple Jeff Hamilton jackets and I've been collecting a couple of them for years. But as we can see, very much out of my tax bracket. It's like, yeah, choke it up here. It's too much. It's yeah, whew, $10,000. 10,000 US dollars. Jeez. I mean, never say never. Maybe I might win the lottery even though I'm not entering. It might come into a lot of cash, I'll invest it, and then I'll buy this as just like a little reward. But yeah, what a fantastic piece to own. I would love to meet the collectors and owners of one of these one day and just see it in person. It would be an experience to see it in person. It's a fantastic jacket that I'll definitely remember for a while, but really happy to see that Jeff Hamilton got a collaboration with Supreme. He's been asking for a collaboration with Supreme for like 5+ years, and Supreme, in all honesty, has been copying his designs for a lot of jackets for the past 5 years. So it's nice to see this officially come to light. So big thumbs up. Big thumbs up for me. It's literally an art piece. It's fantastic. That's the only jackets releasing in week 2 though, guys, but some heavy hitting ones for sure. Let's move into our second final section, which is the collared shirts, which we are only getting one of this week. So I might as well click into it. Let's just click into it and have a look. So we're getting this one this week. It's the Skulls short sleeve top. Nothing on the back of it. Just like this really funky, cool looking skull print on it. Is it rayon? Original artwork done by Cockney. It looks cotton. That looks like their cotton logo. Look, I mean, for summer, it's a good tee. It's a good shirt. For any other season, maybe not so much. But yeah, for summer, I'll give it a thumbs up. Coming into the summer season, I should be picking stuff up like this and wearing this. It's a cool art piece. Yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up for that one. But yeah, that's the only collared shirt releasing this week, guys. Let's move into our final section. And surprisingly, only one accessory, which is going to be a US exclusive. And I probably wouldn't even want it to be shipped to me anyway, because look at the weight of it. It's 6 kilos. That would cost so much in international shipping. And if it's a bulky 6 kilos, even worse. Even worse. Yeah. Look, it's fun, it's goofy. If you can pick it up in store for 60 bucks, yeah, why not? Have some Supreme weights you can work out with. And 6 kilos is like, you know, it's not an extremely small weight, but it is something that you could start off with. Like, yeah, like that's a pretty good introductory weight. Yeah, thumbs up for me on that one. It's a goofy accessory with actually some, you know, usability to it. So yeah, I'll give that one a thumbs up. But that is it, guys. That is everything releasing in week 2. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on week 2, on the pieces releasing this week. It's an okay week. There was only like a handful of pieces that I thought were god awful, like the hockey sweatshirts, the velour tracksuit in general, this Republica thermal. What else is there that was really bad? I mean, look, that's really about it, you know, like this week wasn't that bad. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of the Jeff Hamilton jacket. Like, you know, that is just, it's an art piece I would love to own, but I'm not rich. I don't make enough money to afford something like this, but what a fantastic piece of art. Some like artist collaborative pieces, Nike SB collaborative pieces. We've got a lot going on in this week, but I feel like there's a little bit here for everyone. I'd love to hear all your thoughts and opinions on week 2 though, guys. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know down in that comment section below. Well, guys, that's everything to be said about the second week of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2022 collection. We covered the release details. It's releasing on the 8th for most of the world, and then Japan on the 10th. We covered all the individual pieces releasing in it, and we covered my thoughts and opinions on it. So that is the week closed. I would love to hear if you are picking up something this week, what you're going to be picking it up. You're going to be picking up that Jeff Hamilton jacket? Any of you guys got to spend 10 G's lying around? It's a lot of money. I would much rather invest it. Like, if I was able to spend $10,000 sparingly like that, I must be making huge money to be able to do that. But that is like well and truly a large portion of my annual income. So I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. But hey, look, I don't know what you guys are like. Maybe you guys are making hundreds of thousands out there and you can justify it. I don't know, but it is a fantastic piece. Or maybe just something a little low key. Maybe you just like the Capital hooded, the Capital hoodie that's releasing this week. Either way, I'd love to hear what you're picking up this week, in what size, color, etc. down in that comment section below. Of course, if you guys want to keep covering upcoming Supreme weeks, releases and collabs, you've just got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section below saying we want to see more Supreme content, and of course, if you haven't already, the best indicator of them all, a subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit a new subscriber milestone of 3,425 subscribers. We are getting closer and closer every couple days. Tell some mates, tell 2 mates, they'll tell 2 mates, and hopefully, before the end of the month, we can hit 3,425 before the end of September. Well, that's everything I got to say about week 2, guys. I wish you the best of luck. If you are going for something, I hope you manage to pick it up in the size and color you are after. But yeah, until the next drop list video, until the next Supreme video, until the next streetwear talk video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.